episode 1 of Funny Left 4 Dead stream podcast. I have a list of questions actually. Hold on, let me grab it.
Yeah, that's good. One of the questions is that your thoughts about the Left 4 Dead 2 live action trailer.
Dude, it looks good. I mean, there's not a lot that they have on there. It is.
You know, I hope they invite Timur Ghazi to star in it.
Yeah, they get Timur Ghazi just to stare at the camera.
Maybe Jesse McKinney as well.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty cool if they got some of the actual actors.
Or voice actors such as Eric Layden.
Yeah.
Or Chad Elko.
I mean, Eric Layden's, he still does stuff with the Left 4 Dead community, doesn't he? Like,
I like him. He's the Alice Gaming.
Okay. There are 2 questions that I'm going to ask every person I have on, and then there's one special question that I'm just going to ask. So the first regular question is, what's your favorite survivor? And I already know this.
It's obviously Nick.
Yeah, it's obviously Nick. And then, favorite infected?
Smoker.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Smoker.
I mean, he's
nostalgic for me. Back in when I used to play CS 1.6 community zombie maps, I used to pick the Smoker.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool. I like the Left 4 Dead 1 model because he just kind of, it reminds me of my brother. I think he wears a purple shirt, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, my brother has a shirt like that, and my brother's really cool as well.
I have a mod that replaces his voice with Samuel L. Jackson.
That's pretty awesome.
But if we're gonna pick mods as in special infected, I'd say it's Josh Tank. But
Josh
as
Tank?
in characters, I'm just gonna go with the Smoker.
Fair enough. Okay, the final specific question to you that I want to ask is, what do you think about the theory that the Fallen Survivor is just that guy Whitaker in the gun store?
Why Whitaker? I mean, he was just thirsty. He was too lazy.
He just wanted his cola. I feel like
he was too lazy to go down there.
I don't feel like it's plausible. The zombie that runs away from people is gonna track down the survivors for half a mile. I think they just reused the asset.
I don't think that's Whitaker, to be honest. But it could be, who knows.
No, you do see Whitaker. You see his model.
Yeah, I did no clip and see him in the same clothes. Yep.
But I mean, he could be them, but I highly doubt it.
Maybe there are theories like that with maybe Left 4 Dead and Counter-Strike, you know.
I like that one. I believe that one. That one makes sense to me.
Does Counter-Strike even have a lore? If each game. If I'm gonna say Counter-Strike Source, does it have the same lore as the previous game?
I think they're all intertwined somehow.
It's like Half-Life and Portal.
Yeah, but I'd like to imagine that Payday, CS:GO, and Left 4 Dead are all in the same universe.
I don't think Payday is gonna be.
Payday's a stretch. They had a DLC, and Nick should be in Payday, but you know.
Payday 3 is kinda mid. Nick is too good for that game, to be honest.
Yeah, Payday 2 though, he would fit in well.
Honestly, with Payday, for me, the music is better than the gameplay.
The music is pretty good. I have the soundtrack on my MP3 player, and I listen to it in the car.
Me too. My favorite is Don't Act Dumb or The Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, they are some pretty fire tracks. The Left 4 Dead 2 music is pretty good as well.
I like before the horde starts, there is a sound start.
The one that's just
Yeah. But if I'm gonna pick horde theme, I'd say it's Dead Center. Just a classic.
I've been playing the Left 4 Dead campaign recently with my dad. I've been trying to teach him how to play Xbox games. And honestly, Left 4 Dead 1 is better in terms of gameplay, but the maps are just way too boring for me.
Yeah, that's true. They're so dark. I mean, the case with Left 4 Dead 1 is that if it had more weapons, or more, stuff that in Left 4 Dead, such as more special infected, more personality to the characters.
Yeah.
It's like Left 4 Dead 1 is more like what people say, it's more dark, depressing, mysterious. Well, Left 4 Dead 2 is more joyful, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Left 4 Dead 1, they weren't really, it feels kind of rushed. You can tell it's a Counter-Strike mod.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's not bad. It's not terrible.
I just prefer Left 4 Dead 2 in case of characters, weapons, campaign, story, music.
Yeah. I will say I am growing to like the characters in Left 4 Dead 1 as I'm playing through it.
For a period, I used to like Francis the most
Yeah.
because he was fun with vocalizer.
When I'm playing on Xbox, I hear the voice lines more. Like I don't remember hearing many voice lines when I played on PC, but as
I,
I've moved over to Xbox, I hear way more lines. Honestly, I kind of prefer it on console just because of the split screen. Like I can just play it with anyone.
oh, I mean, split screen doesn't feel right to be honest.
Yeah, but it's so classic, man. Like,
Call of Duty,
oh yeah,
zombie team
COD
mode.
Zombies. COD Zombie split screen just works.
I like the weapons. I like the box where you have to pay money. The sodas,
Hmm. What I
the
like
perks. I
about
mean,
the Left 4 Dead 2 weapons, what I like about them is that they're not two different.
yeah, exactly. Like the Spaz or the other shotguns, they
Yeah,
almost feel like a sniper rifle for some reason. You can
yeah.
literally snipe
If
infected. I like that monkey grenade. It's
the
like the
monkey
pipe
grenade,
bomb.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
a pipe bomb.
dude.
That was amazing.
If the Left 4 Dead apocalypse was real, first of all, we'd all be dead. But second of all, why would the zombies just run to lights?
I don't know. It's probably because of the noise.
Hmm.
They want the noise to stop. It's like the car alarm.
I've always found it really weird how that works. Like it doesn't make any sense to me how the infected in Left 4 Dead work. Because in one of the comics, it's explained like when you're infected, you see people as like a threat, so you attack them. But then
I
why would
think.
you chase after cars and lights? Hold on, let me get the panel up from the comic. And it's like
Oh,
that's how they
oh,
see people.
yeah. They actually look creepy, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's
It's
like
like
that's why they
maybe
attack
they.
them because they look scary.
That doesn't work, to be honest. If you're scared from something, you have to run away.
Yeah,
Like
well
you don't have to
that's
attack it. But that's actually more interesting because it's like an animal mind, if you know what I mean. If an
yeah.
animal gets scared, he just attacks the thing.
Yeah, the one thing I really don't get is the fallen survivor. That guy makes no sense. Why does he run away? Like
I
with
don't know.
every other
Maybe
uncommon.
maybe he's not fully infected.
Yeah, maybe, but every other uncommon infected
Yeah,
has no
such as the
change
builder.
like in their biology. The way I see it, the specials have change in biology and the uncommons have change in their surroundings.
Isn't someone saying that the charger and the witch have more humanity than the other infected?
Yeah, they do. I
I
think
heard chargers
the
cut
Charger's voice
voice
lines
lines.
sound like actual lines.
Yeah, the cut ones. There are
Yeah.
sounds where he actually sound more human.
There's one where he says Francis, I'm pretty sure.
There is one where he's screaming alert.
They all think. Like the special infected, they all think pretty not rationally, but they think with like strategy in mind.
I don't think the jockey thinks, to be honest. He
Yeah, I
just
think the jockey is like dented in the head. I think
yeah,
he's got a dent somewhere. But the rest of them,
like the hunter, for example.
yeah, no, I think they have like enhanced brains to a certain extent.
The tank maybe as well because he just throws rocks at you.
Well, even the tank, man, like in Left 4 Dead 1, when he gets you down, he just keeps beating you till you die. Like they
I've
all
seen.
think strategically.
I like the part in the Left 4 Dead 1 comics where the
Hmm.
tanks let Bill literally light up his cigarette before they killed him. That
I
was like good, to be honest.
Yeah, they definitely have some level of thought. Like
Yep.
the commons don't. The commons will see you and they'll throw themselves at you. But like I was playing the other day and there was a boomer off in the distance and I was trying to shoot him and he kept ducking behind cover. And this was a bot boomer. Like he was
What?
ducking behind stuff. It was a bot. It wasn't a player. It was a bot that was ducking behind stuff and trying to hide from my bullets. Like so they
Nah.
actively try and self preserve.
I mean, the AI in Left 4 Dead 2 is kinda random.
Yeah.
The infected have better AI than the survivors, to
Oh
be
yeah,
honest.
totally. I like how they vary from game to game though. Like the Left 4 Dead 2 ones are very defensive and the Left 4 Dead 1 AI is very offensive. Like they run ahead of you.
Honestly, instead of Left 4 Dead 3, I'd rather have like Left 4 Dead 2 comics, to be honest. I wanna see what happened to
I
the
don't
characters.
think we need a Left 4 Dead 3. I think we need a new DLC for Left 4 Dead. I think they should
Maybe
keep that
like
promise.
new campaign
Or
or
a
at least
port.
the comics, the capex, because we need lore.
Hear me out, right? Instead of making some weird ass new game set in what is it, Asia that they were gonna set it in? Why don't they just set it in the same place, remaster it, record some more lines, and put it in Source 2?
I don't know, man. That will be a bad idea because they will might replace the actual game, like the case with CS:GO. Because a lot of people got upset when CS:GO
The thing is,
was gone. Yeah.
they don't have to replace the entire game, Because I'm not talking
Yeah,
about just
yeah.
like porting it to Source 2. I'm saying like they get all of the Left 4 Dead 1 maps and they add more stuff to them to make them to the extent that Left 4 Dead 2 is. And then they
Yeah.
put like more voice lines, more guns, better models, better AI,
Honestly,
you know?
they should like add a new game mode,
Mm.
or maybe improve scavenge.
Yeah. Fix Scavenge. I've never played Scavenge in my life.
I did play it. It's fucking horrible. It's worse than Versus. I'm actually
Yeah,
doing it
I
for the achievements only, and it's fucking nightmare. I think the most forgotten game mode is Versus Survival.
versus survival.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
just
I forgot that exists.
yeah, me too.
I mean, look, like it's not a bad concept. I like the idea of a versus survival mode. I just when are you ever gonna play that?
Maybe with scavenge,
Mm.
they can like improve it, like make two survivor teams, and the most survivor that has the most gas cans is the winner. That's like something new.
Yeah,
I think I saw like a screenshot of like one of the codes in CS2 where it says Left 4 Dead 3.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's really old though. I'm pretty sure.
No,
I
no,
don't.
no. It was released like when after
Wait, really,
CS2 got released. Yeah, yeah, I saw this.
dude?
I will send it to you if you find
All
it.
right, all right. That would be pretty awesome.
Maybe Valve is secretly like making Left 4 Dead 3. Like the case with Half-Life Alex, they
Yeah.
released the game on Steam without announcing it.
I really hope that there isn't like some bad Left 4 Dead 3 because it's a big thing to live up to, but it's not crazy. Like they don't have to do that much to
Maybe
outpass the game.
maybe Valve doesn't make modern games because they're disappointment. Like look
Yeah,
what happened to Payday 3.
yeah, exactly. But I know that Valve could do better than Payday 3.
Yeah, of course.
I think they just need not even a new set of characters because people have grown so attached to the characters already. They need the same characters, you know, maybe change up the models a bit so that they look a bit older.
They have to like get
Yeah,
back the same actors, Tim or Gaz, the
I
cast.
think they get back the same face actors, they get back the same voice actors, or maybe not even get back the face actors. Maybe just edit the original faces to look more aged. Like just give them more stubble.
Yep.
Because Nick would have
Or
grown his beard
yeah.
out a little bit.
Maybe in like Left 4 Dead 3 they can like hire the actors again just
Yeah,
so the story can continue to see what
yeah,
happens
no,
maybe
definitely.
20 years after.
I
No, no,
think
that would
a Left 4 Dead, just one campaign, just a DLC campaign, like
yep.
where it's just it takes place on wherever they went after Left 4 Dead 2. The Left 4 Dead 1 crew are there because they got picked up by the military. If there's going to be two like sets of campaigns, one campaign for the Left 4 Dead 1 cast and one campaign for the Left 4 Dead 2 cast, you could have it set in like a time difference. Like the Left 4 Dead 1 cast arrive after the Left 4 Dead 2 cast have left.
Yeah, I mean in the Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns, the campaigns are not like
They're not
connected.
joint. They are, but they're
Dead,
joint in a weird way.
Dead Air and Death Toll, for example, like in Death Toll, I mean, you're gonna like live in a boat, and when you start in Dead Air, you're in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different place.
They
Where's the
have
boat?
a chronological order, but it isn't a chronological order that makes sense because there's spaces between where I
They
think
probably
they need
with Left 4
comics.
Dead 1 campaigns, they probably like wanted to release the game first. They
Mm.
were not busy with lore. That's why they made the comics. That's
Yeah,
probably.
the law wasn't their concern really.
Yeah. I mean, what if Bill woke up as a special infected or a common infected when he didn't
That's
die?
that is a crazy theory.
That's not a bad idea.
I feel like
Or
that would be really
yeah.
weird, like a Bill tank or something.
Or the Dead by Daylight thingy where he woke up.
Yeah, that's what I find so crazy about Left 4 Dead is it's in a lot of games. So you know, technically, if you
Yeah.
want to count all of those games as canon in Left 4 Dead,
The
Left 4 Dead
Payday,
is in
Counter
so many. The Left 4 Dead expanded universe.
Dead by Daylight, Dying
Yeah,
Light,
Dead by Daylight,
Back
Dying
4
Light,
Blood.
Back for Blood. They have a No Mercy campaign in Payday.
Payday, yeah, I played it.
So, I mean, really, like
I
it
mean,
it stretches pretty far the lore.
it's a great game to be honest.
Oh,
It's like
definitely.
in a case with any other Valve games. I've seen a lot of Half-Life references.
I think they need to make a movie, like a real movie.
A live action with Half-Life or Left 4 Dead?
With Left 4 Dead, I mean, Half-Life movie would be boring because you're
It's
trying
not
to
gonna
make.
be bored. It's gonna be complicated because Half-Life story will never end.
Yeah, but Gordon Freeman doesn't speak, and trying to make a character like
That is true.
if they made him speak, it would ruin his character because he's kind of a self-insert. You're just supposed to play him
Yeah,
as yourself.
he's a mute.
He's a
But
mute.
with Left 4 Dead 2 movie, I mean, it's not a bad idea.
I think they cast Montana Jordan. I'll send you a picture of him. He looks and talks like Ellis. I think he would be a perfect fit for the role, and he's a good actor. That's who I'd cast as Ellis. With Coach,
And then
I don't know.
Coach.
I don't even know who I'd cast as Coach.
Coach's actor is.
Chad
He's
Coleman.
not like.
Yeah,
No, not the voice actor, the face model.
the face
I
actor.
don't.
Yeah,
The face model. I don't remember his name.
neither do I.
Smith or something.
But the thing is with him is that I looked him up and I couldn't find him anywhere. I don't think he.
Yeah, it's like the pictures of him and that's it. It's probably like a normal person.
The guy just did one thing and then dropped.
Yeah, this is like a picture with him with Jesse McKinney.
Yeah, yeah,
It's really
I
iconic.
love that picture, man.
Jesse McKinney said in one of the VOG podcasts that he went to that place and everyone recognized Coach, but everyone else didn't recognize him until he said it's him and Ellis in the game.
Nick, I mean, honestly, wait, where is it? There's a video of Tamor Ghazi that's really
I
good.
have shit ton of images of Tamor Ghazi. He's really great.
You
I like
just
his
have-
move.
Yeah, dude, have you seen After Emma?
Yep.
Dude, that actually like was not a bad short film.
Yep. They should hire him like big movie stuff, you know
I
what I mean? Not
want to
like
see him
short-
in a big movie.
Yeah, me too. He should be an icon. I mean, he already is, but he should be recognized more.
I feel like he could play Walter White.
Nah.
No, I feel like he could. Hold on. He could play like a young Walter White.
Hmm.
Maybe.
He's a charming man. He can like play superhero or something.
Dude, yeah.
That'd be great. The superhero who has germophobia.
Dude, the germophobic superhero? Yeah. I feel like that's pretty cool. Oh, what?
It
Are they
said that Levalgin took more photos of the other ones, or like more images. And
Oh, I didn't know they
like,
did that.
They only took this too.
Yeah, I know about that, but I didn't know that because that's for a campaign poster, isn't it?
Oh yeah. The Nick one. He was posing for the hard drain in the lobby image.
Dude, I thought that was like hand drawn. I didn't know that they actually took pictures of them.
Nah. The actors themselves said in the VOG podcast that they posed for the thing.
Oh, that's so cool. Dude.
It's I mean, the problem is they weren't like together when they were taking the photo.
They
Every
had-
single one of them was a different day in a different place.
They had the perfect opportunity to make a Left 4 Dead movie, man.
Yeah,
But I mean, Left 4 Dead would work better in a series format.
I think it's maybe good as a comic too.
A comic, yeah. I just want to see them on a screen, man. I want to see them on a
I'm
big
not
screen.
a big book reader, but Left 4 Dead 2 would make a great story.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. They could turn it into a good story.
Left 4 Dead will not feel the same without like maybe the
Yeah.
voice lines, the characters talking, the voice actors, Eric Layden.
I can live without the exact like the cast being the same. I don't think that's that big of an issue. They could recast everyone. I feel like that would be fine.
I mean, it won't feel the same.
It won't, but it doesn't
Well,
have to
like,
be identical to
also,
the
like,
game.
We'll make the original actors like a bit upset because they are all replaced.
Mm. Well, I mean, it really depends on. I don't think Rochelle, is it Rochelle Atez? Is that the
Yeah,
voice or the
the-
face
her
actor?
voice actor.
Yeah, I don't think
The
she would
voice-
care that much. I haven't heard much of her about Left 4
The
Dead.
developers themselves hated Rochelle. They didn't even know what to do with the character. They just like did all like and wrote the stuff, and they did whatever. Just put
She-
this and that.
She's not a very likable character. It's a shame, really.
People say she has a lack of personality, or her voice is just annoying.
She has a good she has a good basis. If they made a movie, they could definitely redesign her.
I mean, I don't hate Rochelle.
I
I
don't
mean,
hate
I
her,
don't care.
but she could be really helpful to move the plot forward. Like they could,
She's just there, but
yeah.
not. She's like as much iconic as the other ones.
If they make a movie about Left 4 Dead, they need to redo Rochelle, not entirely, just rework her so that she's a news reporter. Because you could
If
have
she was
clips.
like
You could
she
have
was
clips of
like
her.
a commentator that
Yeah,
sells wrestling and such, like what Alice said, that would be cool.
yeah. If she was a news reporter, that would work so well for the story. Because you could just have clips of her, like, on the news, like, there are zombies. We're all gonna die.
I think I've seen like fan made SFMs where she actually does that. She's a
Yeah,
producer. She's a producer.
yeah.
What producer of what?
She just produces, man. I wrote a Left 4
she has,
Dead comic a while back, and that's what I did with Rochelle. I turned her into a news reporter.
she's got the bitch mode shirt.
Yeah, I might. That reminds me, I might start a Redbubble store and sell some like posters and shirts, like
Yeah,
a depreciate mode shirt and a bullshifter shirt.
yeah. One. Yeah, actually, back then I wanted to make my own mechanic store, and I wanted to call it Ball Shifters. I did work as a mechanic, but
Mm.
I left it.
I might get a degree in mechanics. I don't know. I
I
might
mean,
do it in college.
I'm an ex-mechanic. The
Yeah,
job is good. Don't do a job that you don't like. To be honest, you're not
yeah.
gonna. It's not
Well,
gonna work. I
I
only became a mechanic because of Alice. I loved his lifestyle. I loved his lifestyle. You're just gonna work. You go home, play video games, listen to your favorite band. You hang out with your friends. I want
yeah,
to do that.
dude. I do. I'm like turning into Alice. It's kind of worrying, really. I wake
I
up.
want to play it. I will turn into Nick, but I don't want to gamble. But I do have germophobia, and
Mm,
sometimes my family members will complain about me whining about having little dirt on my like
yeah,
clothes, or that's why
I'm
that's
kind
what I
of.
share with Nick.
I'm like a mix between Nick and Alice. Like if Nick and Alice had a kid, because because I have some of the traits of Alice. Like I'm quite positive most of the time. I try to be really friendly. I like metal and I like country music. But then I have OCD and I like to wear suits.
Just because you like wearing suits, you don't have to relate with Nick.
Yeah, no, but I do relate to him sometimes.
Yeah, everyone relates to Nick.
Also,
He's a great gaming character.
yeah, like my crippling addiction to gambling is all thanks to Left 4 Dead 2.
I mean, I don't gamble, but yeah, I get called an asshole a lot.
Yeah.
Either they call me Nick, you're an asshole.
Well, I mean, it's the
Yeah.
consequence of being Nick. Everyone hates you.
Actually, no, not really. I've been Nick for like half of a year.
Huh.
People love me. There are some haters.
Yeah.
There are like nicknames they call me, like an N-word, or Nikocado Avocado, or Nickelodeon. But
What's
other than that, it's fine.
yeah.
I think what annoys people when they like act like the characters, like you name yourself like Alice or Coach.
Yeah.
Some people are just gonna ping you and just so you know, like, look, that's the rule for the Coach. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't believe Coach is in the server. That's
Dude,
like one of the stuff.
when I made the username The Real Left 4 Dead 2 Alice, I did it because I was making fun of like when celebrities make an account but someone's already taken their name.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
The,
That's what I was basing it on.
the real Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, or like Bob Ross official. Because it
That's
just,
a bit. Their Instagram accounts are like that. Most celebrities.
yeah, I think that was it. I struck gold with that name. I thought of it one day, and I think it went pretty well.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not as Ellis as I am. Sometimes I'm more Nick.
Why not?
He's a pretty good character. Like he's mean.
For Nick or Ellis?
Nick.
Yeah, everyone can relate to Nick.
He's
Like I
yeah.
said,
He
he's
is pretty
great.
relatable.
Everyone loves him. He's everyone's favorite.
My dad plays as. I think he plays as
Didn't you say
coach.
it's Coach?
No. He played as coach, but I think you said in the server, tell him to play as Nick. So he started playing as
Yeah,
Nick. I was like, yo, Dad,
Yeah,
someone on Discord said you should play as Nick. Yeah.
If Left 4 Dead 2 was like, had a protagonist, Nick is gonna be
Yeah.
the protagonist.
Oh, definitely.
Bill, because they are the default characters.
Yeah. But my dad will choose a character, but then if he wins as that character, he'll be like, okay, well this character is good because I won, and then he'll keep playing as them.
Yeah, he might think that the character has like perks
No,
or like
I keep
special
telling
power.
him. I keep telling him, Dad, all of the characters are the same. They don't have any difference in their stats other than like height, which is only different by a couple centimeters.
It would be great actually if the Left 4 Dead 2 was different. I mean, for Coach, the Chargers bumps Coach slowly because Coach is fat, which is a great detail to be honest.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, the idea of each character having perks or like being different is actually not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but I don't like it because people fight over who gets to be who.
They're gonna fight about the characters either way. I'm literally staying in the lobby for 10 minutes because my teammates keep arguing who will play like Alice or Coach.
Yeah, but like when you play with your friends, like what happened with me is the first time I played Left 4 Dead, we all picked our characters. I think I picked Coach to begin with, and then I moved over to Ellis, and we just stuck to those characters.
But pick Nick actually. I think when I pick characters, I picked Nick first because I love the color blue, and he was like had the shirt.
My dad thought he was like a doctor or a scientist or something. He thought he was wearing a white coat.
Yeah.
He does kind of look like one, and he has a voice line where he goes, "Let Dr. Nick heal you up."
Yeah. Oh, I have this image where he's dressed as a doctor.
Yeah. Oh, no way, it's Dr. Nick.
Dr. Nick.
That's such a weird photo. It does look like him though.
Probably the quality, or like where he sits, or maybe the suit is. Yeah, and the first aid. And I was like in a little period back in August where I was named Dr. Nick.
Yeah, I feel like I might do a YouTube video where I redesign all the Left 4 Dead characters. I'm not going to change their character, but I'm going to redesign the way they look. Using like actual clothes that I have. CETA is the most useless corporation.
Yeah, indeed.
I like how the only thing they're good for is harvesting boomer bile.
Yep, that's true. Actually, the bile is my favorite grenade. It's very, very useful.
I've been running Molotovs recently because how I do it is I'll get my dad over and I'll be like, Dad, we're playing Left 4 Dead. I'll make sure that he grabs a pipe bomb instead of a Molotov because he can't aim his grenade throws. So I'll be like, okay, you grab the pipe bomb, I grab the Molotov, you grab the rifle, I'll grab a shotgun or another rifle, and we're good to go.
Molotov is the best grenade since it actually, like, you know, kills any infected special common. Bile can, like, only dust the thing for the commons.
Bile is my favorite.
Thing, but yeah, Bile is also my favorite. Pipe bomb is, like, the least favorite for me, to be honest.
The thing is, I don't like it all that much. I think it's pretty good because of how it makes them swarm over to it, but like for someone like my dad who can't aim very well and just isn't very good at the game because he's like old, it's pretty it's pretty good for him because he can throw. He'll get swarmed and I'll be like, dude, press left on the D-pad, and he'll press left and then he'll trigger and he'll throw it. Oh, melee weapon! There are no melees in Left 4 Dead 1.
Oh, so you're talking about Left 4 Dead 1?
Yeah, man. Because I finished Left 4 Dead 2 and I was like, okay, let's do Left 4 Dead 1. But it's not on the disc that I have, so I had to go out and buy the Game of the Year edition of Left 4 Dead 1.
Yep. Well, that sucks.
I kind of like
it. Left 4 Dead 1 does have like the lack of weapons, which is kind of sad, like what I mentioned earlier.
It has a lack of weapons, but it's more enjoyable because it feels like a different game.
If you like finish like for the how many campaigns does Left 4 Dead 1 have? Like 5 or 4?
It only has like Mercy Hospital,
Crash Course, Death Toll,
Crash Course. Yep.
Sacrifice. Yeah.
It's
After you finish those, you're gonna like, I'm bored with this game. What can I do now?
Oh, definitely. Left 4 Dead 2 has more replayability, but Left 4 Dead 1 is more bare bones.
I feel like even if Left 4 Dead 2 didn't have like the workshop, it will still be like playable.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's great on Xbox because I don't use the workshop on normal Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
I don't like it unless it's an add-on that generally just makes the game better than it is vanilla. Like, you know, it fixes broken animations.
Most of my mods are scripts because it's, you know, changes the game.
Yeah. There's a script that I saw and it's a stomp. So it's like it's like the shove apart from you if you've knocked a zombie down already, you stomp them and it kills them.
Oh, there's also the crawling script.
I feel like crawling zombies needs to be in Left 4 Dead 3. This is something I've had on my mind. Yeah. Ragdoll physics in Left 4 Dead 3, and I don't mean like when the zombies die, I mean like the way that they move is they do motion capture running and stuff, but then if they hit an object, they ragdoll and then they go into an animation and then get back up.
Yeah, it's like GTA 5, for example. Yeah.
Well, because if a real person is running at you and they bash into something, the best way to emulate that in a game would just to make them ragdoll and then make them get back up. And then you can't tell when they're dead or not either, so it would be terrifying.
That's true.
Like
maybe if you can also get other stuff like hunger bar, for example. Like
hunger bar.
The character is feeling
Coach
hungry.
Coach gets a hunger bar and he has to eat cheeseburgers.
Yeah. It's like, for example, like Nick has like 50 hunger bar and Coach maybe 200.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty wild idea. Maybe Left 4 Dead Survival, literally like a survival mode.
Yeah, exactly. I thought of it like maybe someone can make a script of that.
I definitely do think that a Left 4 Dead like survival game wouldn't be bad. Like mix Minecraft and Left 4 Dead, you get like this really like this horde shooter. This horde shooter where you have to build bases.
That's actually not a bad game mode at all. Maybe like that's like the other way to play survival instead of like surviving.
I think,
or maybe replace scavenge with that.
An open world Left 4 Dead game would be interesting.
I mean, it's a zombie game. Why will it be open world?
Open world zombie game would be awesome though. Could you imagine?
Like I can, for example, like drive vehicles or like go wherever I want.
Yeah, but if you're going like just really far away from places, then it makes it even easier to spawn loads of zombies in because you can spawn them in while you're away and have them like idle there.
Maybe.
Also, it gives you more room for like telling a story because you've got this whole open world.
Yeah. Since you mentioned stories, let's talk about Keith.
Keith?
I have a theory that Keith is Alice's imaginary friend.
I don't like the fake Keith stories where like the fake Keith theory where it's like, oh, he's not real, Alice is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Some people the guy itself survived many stuff like the gator in the swamp, the 30-degree burns, the army bombing, my buddy Keith.
Here's what I believe. Keith is a real guy, but he's over-exaggerating the stories.
What if, like, Keith was lying to Alice that he was doing all that kind of stuff, like, for example, like, if he was hit, for example, he was falling the stairs, he got injured, and Alice was asking him what happened, and Keith said that the army bombed him.
Yeah.
That could make sense, to be honest. Keith lying to Alice about his adventures.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
If Left 4 Dead 3 ever happens, I think Keith is gonna be one of the playable characters.
I don't know. Like, I saw a fan wiki for Left 4 Dead 3, and they had the Midnight Riders as...
Oh.
That would be terrible, though, because they're all they're based on, like, just typical metal guys.
I mean, with the bus that passed in passing.
They're alive, probably, but it's like, I don't want to play as them because they're pretty much all just Francis.
Yeah, no, it's not because all just friends. They're like not random people. They're just like some people that know each other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
just
well,
4 guys wearing the same clothes. They know each other.
That's the thing that I wouldn't like about it, is that they would all be pretty similar.
Have the same personality.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be pretty much the same character. It'd be just like 4 Francises running about.
It's like Left for Next.
Yeah.
But with the bus passing, I have a feeling that just a bus driver that died.
Anyone could have got in that. Like, the chances of all of the Midnight Riders being immune, like, they're not related in any way, I don't think, are they? It's way too rare.
Metal Band's members do look all the same, for example, like Metallica or Slipknot.
Yeah, they all look like the same people. I think if they make a Left 4 Dead 3, one of the characters should just be in a cedar suit.
Why not?
I feel like it would be interesting.
It would not be a great costume, but yeah, why not?
It would be interesting. Or they could make a VIP mode for Left 4 Dead, a VIP versus mode, where one guy's in a cedar suit and you have to burst the cedar suit and get him infected.
Oh yeah. VIPs will have like different character models.
Yeah.
Or just
because,
like
there's an easy story that you could make for that. Just like the Left 4 Dead 2 cast comes across a lab and in the lab there's a cedar scientist, and he has the cure for the infection, but he can't go and deliver it because he'll get infected. So you have to protect him and get him over to a different lab or something.
I think having Virgil the talking boat as a type of character is good as well.
Virgil the talking boat, yeah. The next Left 4 Dead game takes place in the ocean.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play as a boat.
You fight against pirate zombies.
Oh, for example, there's a cutscene where you're gonna control the boat and you're gonna drive the survivors into a safe place.
I do feel like big set pieces like that would be pretty awesome. Like in Payday, there's that one mission where you steal a car and you have to drive it out of the...
Yep.
Stuff like that would be kind of awesome. Anyway, we've been doing this for how long have we? 46 minutes, and I got some food cooked that I'm gonna go chow on.
Yeah, of course.
I think we got more than enough footage for this. I think this has been a successful first episode.
That's fun.
It is pretty fun. I want to try and get some really good guests on, like some people that you just wouldn't expect to see on a Left 4 Dead podcast. Like maybe, I don't know, someone that does ASMR on YouTube. I'll find someone that does ASMR on YouTube and I'll get them on.
Maybe.
But I know the one guy that I know is this guy that makes Left 4 Dead avatars on VR chat. And if you like Left 4 Dead and you like VR chat and you want a Left 4 Dead like avatar, this is the guy that you use. Like you use his avatars. So I might get him on because he's pretty well known.
Yeah.
In that little niche corner of VR chat Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
So I mean, any final comments?
I have enjoyed this podcast. Hopefully we can do it again, and subscribe to Alice.
Thank you. Also, I might buy the pill bottle. There's a pill bottle for sale. I might buy it. I'll keep you updated. Yeah, and the medkit. I'm gonna come up to the next stream or the next podcast. I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna be fully kitted out in Left 4 Dead gear.
That'll be great.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording now. Yo, it's editing Alice coming in here just to say, join the Left 4 Dead Discord if you enjoyed this and you want more, because there's a forum page about it on the Discord. Post stuff in there if you want to get involved. Do all that cool stuff, you know. And the Discord in general is just a nice place to be. I like the people there. And I mean, I wouldn't have even started this podcast if it was not for the fact that the Discord, you know, was like, yeah, I'd probably maybe listen to it. And also Nick very kindly offered to join. So, you know, if you want to get in touch with me or Nick or anyone and you want to be a part of the podcast or just the Left 4 Dead community, join the Discord. It's really epic. Anyway, peace out.